Hey Cancer, if you are concerned, want to know what's going on in your money, your career for the month of March, you clicked on the right reading, okay? Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. I am she, the boss lady B. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'm here, like I said, stating we're going to take a look at the energy surrounding your career and finances for the month of March. Okay, definitely take a look at the description box below for any information that you want to know about me, how to get in touch with me, how to connect with me on social media, how to book a personal reading or a one-on-one session, or mentorship or coaching with me. All of that information is going to be down in the description box below, you guys. So I'm posting this money reading at the end of this reading, or I'll probably drop the link here if you're interested in the monthly entrepreneur reading for March for Cancer entrepreneurs. I'll drop that link so you can go and purchase that, and you'll receive that email link on you'll receive that email once you make that purchase, okay? Because I will have completed that reading for entrepreneurs for March, okay? So if you're interested, definitely check that out. I'll try to link it, like I said, in the eye, or I'll try to link it below down in the comment section or in the description box. Just drop me a comment if you need help finding it, okay? But we're going to get right into the tea of what's going on with Cancer's finances, career. Like I said, Cancer, March is honestly, we're gonna get into the energy just generally. Definitely make sure you're checking in weekly. I'm gonna break things down for you, what's going on week to week. But baby, okay, we finna be in eclipse season. We finna have a retrograde. Like, y'all, I just need y'all to be ready, okay? And some of y'all are already feeling it because you're tapped in. So yeah, we're just gonna throw that out there. But of course, we're gonna start with a prosperity message. We'll pull the prosperity message, and then interesting. So I see that tried to fly out, but we're gonna pull a prosperity message, and okay, ring the alarm. I mean, we're gonna pull the prosperity message, and then we will address it or pull it up at the end of the reading. It'll be our final message, prosperity message for Cancer. Boom, we'll put it right there. Hold it down. All right, but we got community here at the bottom of the deck, the number 8 card, community. So I don't know why it feels like with community resources, you could be and you know, your community is as ever big or small as it needs to be for you, but you all could be finding ways to it's giving the vibe of like almost bartering too, like you know, I can do this for you and you can do this for me or whatever. I'm also seeing the dynamic of like a parent to child relationship. You know, that's a part of your community too. So this could, and it's giving like, look, you're in something that's temporary, a temporary living situation. So you could even find where you have to like join another community or come together more so in community around your resources or things of that nature this month. Because it feels like there's something temporary going on with your living situation, or just what makes you feel like at home or secure. But let's get into, let's see what's the overall energy. The overall energy surrounding Cancers for their money and career, finances, career. What's the overall energy, the recurring theme of the month of March for Cancer spirit in regards to their finances, career? Thank you for clear, accurate messages. Why did I see that? Let's see what comes out. Overall energy, recurring theme for Cancer spirit. All right, that was a 10 of Swords trying to pop out. So yeah, there is going to be some type of ending. I do feel, especially with the eclipse happening this month, I do feel like there's going to be some type of ending, new beginning. But and definitely around, I feel like you're with family or like your community, especially in your home or someplace. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your home. This could be workplace too, like where you feel your stability, because this four of fire is showing up. So the 4s, 8s, okay, 2 4s, 8s. But the Seven of Wands came out. So there is this energy of challenge. It says challenge, determination, and resistance. So I do feel kind of like there's this energy of you kind of feeling challenged in regards to your finances and career. So this could be even where you are faced with some type of, it just honestly, Cancer, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It feels like it feels almost like it's, if it's not one thing, it's another kind of thing. It's just like so many things may feel like they're coming up against you. It could feel like, you know, even if you have like money, it's like money, more so money is going out, or things are coming to kind of like attack your money. Like money could definitely be coming in, but it's like things that are trying to come and attach itself or get, you know, there's some type of challenge around your finances. I feel like just be prepared for maybe an unexpected, it could feel very chaotic. I'm just going to be honest, because it feels like this could be more so like an unexpected expense that kind of like catches you off guard, something like that, Cancer. There is some type of challenge, but I want to say, you know, don't take this challenge like sitting down or, you know, backing down. It's kind of like stand up and fight back. It's almost like giving, you know, this is, I feel like, where the resistance comes in, because it's like, you know, I'm not letting this, I'm not going to let whatever this is that's trying to come against me, my finances or career, like that's trying to throw me off my game or make me come, you know, like come down off of my like level up. Because that's what it really feels like, Cancer. You know, like you have an advantage, okay? You have an advantage over the competition, over like there's some type of edge. And look, this person, he's even in like a valley, okay? So even though, yeah, there are peaks and valleys, you know, in this situation. So I feel like there's a lot of like going up and down in this month, okay? But I feel like this resistance is also going to kind of like build up your strength around what you're moving into around your finances. So let's get a little more insight around what this challenge is, because definitely, yeah, Cancer. March is interesting because it's so, the energy just feels like, yeah, it feels like that, okay? Let's see, the biggest challenge for Cancer this month in regards to their finances, career, spirit. Biggest challenge. So look, perfection is what tries to pop out. Yeah, you're trying to control something, Cancer. Give up perfectionism, because even you see in this Seven of Fire, I did say I feel like something is going to catch you off guard, because it's like this man, it's like he had to throw on shoes. He wasn't really necessarily ready, but it's like I don't have to be perfect, you know. My shirt can be a little wrinkled. I don't necessarily have to have on the fanciest clothes. Like, I feel like this is Spirit trying to tell you that whatever you're wanting to do or needing to do, because I feel like you already feel this urge and knowing that there's something that, and honestly, yeah, you've been chosen for this. And so, yeah, there are going to be things and challenges, principalities kind of like outside of what you're seeing in the 3D. This is like a spiritual kind of warfare thing where things are trying to attack you to keep you from your destiny, Cancer, because you're getting close. And what you need to show now is perseverance, persistence and perseverance, to where I'm not going to give up, but not getting overwhelmed with the fact of trying to control everything that's happening, okay? Because I told you it's going to be a lot of this energy, like up and down, and understanding that progress is not perfection. So you may, like, there is definitely, I feel like, going to be progress this month in regards to your finances and career, but you're expecting for, I feel like what you're expecting or what you're wanting, what you're longing for, and who wouldn't, is wanting your situation to be perfect. Like, I want to have everything like this and like that or whatever, and it's not necessarily going to pan out the way that maybe you necessarily envision it. But that doesn't mean, just because it didn't happen or what you feel like it's supposed to happen, doesn't mean that progress is not happening. So I feel like that's really going to be the challenge for you this week, or honestly this month, Cancer, because we're talking about the full month. It's like you're gonna keep yourself held back if you keep trying to stay in this lane of perfection, okay? Give up your perfectionism because it's causing delays in your finances. All right. You will never get ahead if you don't overcome your fear of failure. All right. So it's like standing up to, that's why I feel like you're kind of facing these challenges, because it's kind of building your muscle in that sense of where you won't be afraid to fail. It's kind of like, I don't know if y'all have heard of that book, I Dare You to Fail. And I feel like people are saying it too, like kind of as a phrase, but I dare you to fail. Because you know then like you can make some adjustments, right? You are enough and you have what it takes to improve your finances. You can do this. Even, that's what I'm saying. You can do this at whatever state that you are currently in right now. You don't have to, oh, I need to be in this tax bracket before this situation is going to change, or I need to make this amount of money before this situation is going to change, or I need to be at this job. It's like, no, wherever you are right now, that's the challenge of you being or staying determined to kind of stay the course, if that makes sense. And instead of trying to control the situation, control what things are happening around you, because there are definitely things that are going on up and down that are happening around you, that you may try to control. And that's where it's like, that's where you're going to create that resistance. Allow things to happen. Okay. This is a time to be flexible. Okay. Sometimes your blessings show up in disguise. So you got to stay open-minded to the potential of what's happening. Okay. It may not look perfect, but it's a blessing in disguise. And don't try to control how you receive your blessing. Okay, it's like the magic of it. It's for God to work out. It's not for you to worry about. Okay, so you have to kind of allow the universe to work its magic. Let's see. Let's get some advice for you. What does Cancer need to advice for Cancer for the month of March? How to deal with this challenge? What does Cancer need to know? Do so. Look, the people that you spend the most time with shape who you are. I feel like this is in regards to like an office environment, Cancer, and that's why honestly the people around you could be coming up against you, if that kind of makes sense. That could be resonating for someone in the sense where it's like you're dealing, but I want you to understand that you're not dealing with the person. Okay, you're dealing with different spirits, different entities that could be used definitely like they are in people. Okay, people could be allowing these spirits to use them to get to you. All right, so that's why I definitely feel like there's going to be some changes in your relationships, the people that you're around. Okay, that's why I said there could be some things that are kind of happening that you may want to try to control and try to stop from happening, or try to like do damage control or whatever. It's like, no, you have to allow this to happen. And I really am feeling this around someone's like maybe office setting. You could be finding that, you know, I don't know why I'm feeling this for somebody, but it feels like you could almost be feeling kind of like pushed out or ostracized. It's like everything and everybody is against you, but it's really because you're the light. Okay. And just because the numbers look one way doesn't mean anything. Okay. Doesn't mean anything. But also too, Cancer, I feel like you're changing, like there's things about you that are changing, and so you're not going to be able to be happy or content in the same kind of situations. Like you're going to have to manage your relationships a little better. I'm going to pull one more for us. See, but yeah, explore this energy. This is what you're needing to kind of do. And see, it's giving the same kind of vibe as in the Seven of Fire. It's like, you know, against all odds, you're going to kind of have to keep going. There is no mistake. All right. Even though you want perfection, or you want things to kind of pan out the way that you envision them to go, you know, exactly in alignment. No, you have to keep going and know that it's progress. There are no mistakes. There are only opportunities to grow. All right. This is a time too where I feel like you're going to kind of go against the grain, go against people, and explore other options, explore other things that you've been curious about. I feel like, yeah, it's giving this rebel energy, going against, you know, the grain, wondering and finding out things on your own. All right. I feel like a lot of magic surrounds you too. there may be some, okay, see, this networker tried to slide out too. So yeah, you may be kind of, I feel like relationships, business connections, it's time for you to kind of reconnect and reassess your relationships. It may be time for you to connect with other people, network with other people. There may be resources and other finances that you have to go out and kind of, connect with other people or other like entities to receive this type of resource or help, Cancer. But I'm gonna say this too, be mindful of like retail therapy, or yeah, I'm gonna call it retail therapy. Be careful, be mindful of like retail therapy, be mindful of like because I feel like this is a vibe of someone like you may want to check your like your bank statements and your charge cards, because it feels like where you're gonna have, where you may have to like defend yourself or like report some type of charge or something like that when it comes to retail. It's like you may be in some type of store and you just want to be careful, okay? You just want to be mindful of what's going on when you're you know, like on retail sites or whatever and stuff like that, because I feel like that could be a part of the challenge for somebody. I don't know why that's coming up, but I'm just gonna tell you, okay? But let's see the outcome, potential outcome for Cancer. Cancer's money and career in, ooh, I love it, in March. So, look, even though, yeah, you may start and feel kind of uncomfortable in the month of March, like this up and down, I feel like one, you're gonna step out of your comfort zone and start exploring. So that's going to open you up to an even wider comfort zone. But I also feel like too, it says though you may not be exactly rich, you know, but there's progress that has definitely happened. You're going to be living a little bit more comfortably. And that's why I'm definitely going back to saying with someone's living situation, I feel like the comfort of your living situation is tied up in your finances too, or even in your career. And so, I feel like, you know, y'all, things are getting choppy before you can move into this next kind of comfortable period in your life. It's like the challenge before the, you know, before the reward. Okay. So, in this outcome, it's saying where your finances are more so in a state of balance. So where things were kind of coming against your finances, things were kind of out of whack, there was a lot of up and down. The outcome of all of this, you letting go of your perfection, allowing the progress to be made, you researching or reassessing your relationships around your business connections, even just people in general. Honestly, this could even be in romantic connections. I feel like your relationships have a direct link to your finances and career in this moment. And then a part of you too is just having to kind of go off on your own and explore your own path towards your destiny. But definitely I feel like even though, you know, there's some kind of discomfort this month, the outcome is comfort, to where you're going to be feeling a little bit more comfortable. All right, so let me actually clarify comfort for Cancer. Yeah, okay, look, yeah, it's like you get a lucky break, okay? Things are feeling much more solid, okay? I'm gonna tell you, your ground may feel a little shaky or a little wobbly. That's exactly what it's giving me the vibe of. It's like you're trying to have to balance on something that's very wobbly. And so this month could be about, you know, finding that balance. But you are gonna get some type of lucky break. And look, it's even giving the shamrock, the clover, that's March, you know, St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's Day, around that time, there could be some type of lucky break for you. To where you're going to be feeling a little bit more comfortable. Definitely this is around your finances. I feel like too, there's going to be something that you may take a gamble on. Okay. You may feel it's like this could be a lucky break. So this may even be the time to like play the lottery or something of that matter. You know, going out on a limb in some way. But the crown is showing up here too. And look, it's talking about you overcoming obstacles. This is definitely the energy, the vibe, Cancer, this month. You're going to have to overcome some obstacles. And I'm sorry, I don't have like, you know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it on here, and I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not just going to beef it up and make it sound good. just so y'all click on my readings. I'm gonna keep it real raw and uncut, okay? You are gonna experience some obstacles in your finances, but I can guarantee you that you overcome them, and I can guarantee you that you have a better, like you have a leg up over what's trying to come against you. So the only mistake you can make is thinking that these challenges are going to beat you or like you won't overcome them. I feel like, you know, you definitely need to be thinking, why am I thinking? You need to be thinking chess, not checkers. You know how you got to protect the queen? That's what this is giving too. All right. But definitely it even speaks of making progress. So progress is happening. Y'all, I do feel like March is kind of the month of progress. And then you're going to more so see some relief towards the end. And as we kind of come into April, but more so like mid coming out of April, because there is a lot just going on. And so that's why I am putting y'all up on game and letting you know, like, yeah, you may feel a little, you know, challenged, okay? You may feel a little put out of your comfort zone, but the outcome of that is not that you're going to stay uncomfortable for the rest of your life and be miserable. I actually feel like you're going to feel more secure, more anchored, more settled. The money blocks that may have been in the way are going to be lifting here. Things that, you know, may have been kind of getting in the way of your financial goals, your career goals. I feel like that's going to kind of be being reassessed and moved out. Okay, so things are feeling kind of stable for now. I don't know too, someone could be traveling. Some type of travel could be impactful on your financial situation, or your yeah, it's like you could become more inspired, because I feel like that's a part of you exploring. It's like you may find some type of new avenue to do something that you may not even be like fully aware of right now, because I feel like you may have a set, like your goal that you have in mind financially or career wise or whatever. You have in mind how you feel like that's going to work out, how all that's going to play out. And when it doesn't go according to how you think it is, like you hit the fan, like you in the tizzy, because you're like, oh, everything is falling apart. But no, there's improvement happening this month. You may not always feel that way, but there's improvement happening. That's all you need to know. Clarify perfection for Cancer. So yeah, look, let the bag chase you. This energy of, look, you don't have to go and kind of like change yourself, and it's like, let the progress chase you, okay? Look at you. And I feel like too, some of you could definitely be because that's been showing up around you, Cancer. Some of you could definitely be kind of feeling this pressure around your life purpose and feeling like you need to have it all together. And there's still things that you have to experience. You know, you're not going to have it all together. You're not going to have it all together until it's time for you to, and I mean, when you have it all together, it's like there's nothing more for you to do on earth. So as long as you're alive, you know, Cancer, it's kind of like, okay, hold on. But I'm going to tell you, be mindful of the mindset that you're in when you're going through these challenges. I'm telling you, you're going to have to force yourself to stay determined, to stay positive around your financial situation, because the challenges could be, you know, they could be challenging. But look, we're moving into this spring energy. This is when I feel like there's going to kind of be a rebirth around your finances. There's going to be this bad debt that you may kind of have accumulated, or this debt that is around you that may kind of be a burden or some type of responsibility around you. I feel like your mindset shift is going to, because it's even giving like, you know, the season change, the season of depression, like there may be even like a cloud just lifted around that. I feel like you're springing into more action. It's giving kind of like a lift in spirit in the spring energy. But also, like I said too, with this spring energy, I feel like, you know, we're moving into the spring season. And so there's a shift happening, okay? And so this shift is definitely going to, like, you're going to feel it. Yeah. Some of you are going to feel this change. You're going to be moving in a totally different direction. And for you to do that, honestly, what it feels like is some of you have been like dragging it. Like spirit has honestly been telling you, putting it in your spirit to let you know you need to do this or you should do this. Like you have the desire, but you've been procrastinating. And so now it almost feels like you're being forced. You're being challenged to get out of your comfort zone. It's giving tough love a little bit. Just a little bit. Anything else Cancer needs to know? Okay, be the student and work with a mentor. So yeah, if you feel like you have some type of blockages, especially if you have blockages around, you feel like you have blockages around your finances or career and how you're trying to move forward, this may be a time for you to kind of explore different avenues, people that you can connect with, okay, the people that you spend time with. So be the student, work with the mentor came out. This may be a time where you're thinking about, you know, investing with your mentor, or your mentor relationship could be very pivotal for you during this month, okay, to kind of help you with progress. All right, so, and especially, yeah, progress around blockages that could have definitely been, you know, in the way of holding money that's kind of due to you. So this, it keeps coming up around blockages. Can I find that deck real quick? Because let's just see what comes out around your blockages. Is this a deck? Yeah, yes. So let's see. What blockages is around Cancer's finances, career? What blockages are around Cancer's progress? Ooh, ooh, ooh. So we got resentment and envy showing up. So look, yeah. And I feel like, honestly, this resentment and envy is coming from other people too. That's what I'm saying too. But resentment and envy drain your energy and make you feel like a victim, okay? So bless what you desire. Turn jealousy into inspiration, value, and embrace your unique path to create your own version of success and cultivate your own joy. Some of you may even be in the presence of people that are kind of, you know how they say people that aren't okay with being themselves, they get irritated when they're around in the presence of people that are okay, you know, with unapologetically being themselves. I feel like you will feel a little bit of resentment, just in the fact of it feels like things are hard for you this month. You may even feel kind of punished, but that's why I'm saying don't sit and stew in that energy, because it's only going to create and use that blockage. I will also say too, you want to be mindful, because you are in this position, even though it feels like a lot of things are coming up against you, it does feel like you're in a place of power, like you have an advantage, and you want to make sure you're not abusing any type of power, okay? Because that can definitely create negative energy around moving forward and creating blockages for you. Blockages showing up for Cancer this month. So conflicting desires, perfectionism is definitely the issue, okay? Progress over perfection, okay? You're still waiting on that perfect plan, that perfect moment to arrive, and it's just, why wait, okay? Stop waiting, because the time is now, all right? With the understanding that you will constantly be making the changes you need to survive and flourish. You're constantly going to be in this state of improving, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect to be out there, okay? But conflicting desires says that you may have several completely contradictory desires that cancel each other out, all right? So you want to identify the conflict. There definitely is some type of conflict. And only after you found the reasons for all your conflicting currents and understand the root of this confusion will you be able to have one clear desire going steadfastly in one direction. So this may even be helpful with connecting with other people that can kind of help you with your conflicting desires. But it also could be where people are making you this may have to kind of be like an individual thing where people are coming against you and making you feel like your desires are conflicting, or making you feel kind of conflicted, or vice versa, to where you may want to enlist the advice or support from another person or people in regards to help you kind of finding the conflict that's within you. And I feel like a big part of this conflict is definitely the perfectionism. Feeling like everything just has to be to the T, because it feels like, where somebody, it's like you want to be out in public, or it's like you have this desire, like that you're supposed to be kind of out there. People need to see you, like you want to be in the public in some type of way. This could even just be on social media, but it's like you may think, oh, I gotta have my hair like this, I gotta have my house needs to look like this, It's like all these things are just kind of like one thing after another, you know, and it's all just creating this kind of challenge around you. That's a thing here too. You could be a part of creating the challenge around you. Clarify this Seven of Fire. Clarify this Seven of Fire. Yeah, look, release all your resistance to attracting money. It's like if somebody wanted to come and bring you a gift of money, you know, or even if you wanted to attract it, it's almost like you're blocking or protecting yourself. But it's actually creating resistance. Like there is definitely some type of resistance around your money, your finances, your career, your progress around that, Cancer. And so you really want to get to the root of that this month. I feel like that's the key. And so definitely if you can't do that alone, yeah, it's a money. I feel like obstacles or challenges are definitely, you know, the thing. And so you may want to get some, you know, you may want to work with someone else, or, you know, however, to kind of get you past this where you're kind of running into blockages, okay? That's where your community comes in, okay? That's where I feel like definitely it's time for you to lean into your community. Because definitely it's giving that energy. Like I said, it's like parent, child, mentor, student. It's like someone that can help you. But this place that you're in right now, Cancer, is only temporary. I definitely feel like, you know, these next couple of weeks, you know, going into April, like, yeah, things have to change. And I feel like things have to kind of regress to progress, if that makes sense, okay? And so you could definitely don't get caught up on the regression or feeling like, you know, you're not going anywhere. Know that perfection or progress isn't perfect, okay? So, all right, look, we got the Y card showing up. So this is why, this too, I feel like this energy with your prosperity message, you want to hold on to your why. I feel like that's what's going to keep you determined. Why do you want to do the things that you're doing? I feel like finding out your why so that you won't have the conflicting desires that are kind of throwing you off or keeping you stuck. Okay. Realizing and asking yourself that question. I feel like too, there's a lot of just kind of self-reflection in this energy. It's a number 31 card. 3 and 1 is 4. I feel like definitely too, you're just gonna be asking a lot. I feel honestly, Cancer, I feel like you're gonna be asking like, why me? Or why? But then honestly ask yourself, why not you? And you may look at situations that arise as very challenging this month, but it's really for your benefit, okay? But honestly, yeah, to hold on to moving forward this month, it's like you want to know your motivation, okay? You want to know your driving intention, okay? The prosperity message here says that knowing your motives behind your career and creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some probing questions, all right? Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided to a sense of purpose, or by a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of these, all right? No motive is good or bad, but having hidden agendas hidden from yourself will lead to disappointment and possibly failure. So that's what I feel like with this conflicting desires too. It's like, because that showed up in my entrepreneur reading last month. Definitely we're going to, if you are interested in the entrepreneur reading for March, we're going to definitely see the energy around it. But I feel like that's the thing. It's like, you could be wanting something, but part of you is feeling like it's bad. So that's like creating a blockage. But then part of you feels like you need it. It feels like a lot of confusion still, Cancer. So, yeah, I want you to definitely reach out. It doesn't have to be to me, but I do definitely want you to reach out to someone who can help you with this conflicting desires, because it's definitely a part of the blockage of what's getting, or it's a part of what's blocking you from your most prosperous life, okay? But be clear about why you want the things that you want. If the motives are true, accept them, all right? If they are not, change them so that you can step into your extraordinary life, all right? So it's like after the battle, and it's almost like, think about it too, like you're really about to move into this level up where the 8 of Wands is after this, right? That's where things kind of start taking off. It's so many good things happening at once. It's almost kind of like overwhelming. So many good things and positive things are happening. Where there were blockages, things are kind of starting to, you know, move. There's no blockages in the way, but you're going to have to pass this level. All right. And you don't pass this level by letting it defeat you. You pass this level by staying determined and saying, I'm moving to the next level. This journey, this whole thing may not be perfect. You know, how I get there may not be perfect. I may still have some things to learn, but I'm still making progress. And once you just genuinely believe in that progress, I feel like that's what's going to be the key to kind of just lifting these blockages, Cancer. But we're going to have to talk more about the blockages because, yeah, I definitely feel the energy is interesting this month around your finances. So yeah, we're gonna talk more about it, so definitely stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. But I'm gonna leave this reading here, you guys. Like I said, if you're interested in the entrepreneur reading, you guys, the link to purchase that is gonna be down in the description box below or comment section, so check it out. Talk to me down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all are feeling this energy. Definitely, if you come back to this reading throughout the month, let me know how this is playing out, resonating for you, because yeah, I want to see how we can kind of help each other get over these humps. Okay, Cancer? So talk to me, let me know what y'all need, or you can just say hey to your girl. I love that too. Leave a little residue of your energy on my thumbs up button. It's a real free way to support me, so I really appreciate it, you guys. I missed y'all. I love y'all, but I'm gonna leave this here, and I'll see you again real soon. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.